Far from here, it's just a few minutes walking, and try to snap some pictures as well over there, maybe even for the thumbnail of this video, so we'll see. Because it is, how late is it precisely? Well, it's 20 past 8. I'm still not used to my watch because I didn't reset it, because you had to set 1 hour ahead. Well, buongiorno everybody. We are in the eternal city of Rome, which is a big surprise for ourselves because originally we did plan to go to Cyprus, but long story short, we ended up in Rome and in Italy, enjoying my birthday tiramisu because today is my birthday. We're just chilling here real quick at Spanish Steps, right? And it's a shame because you can't sit at those steps anymore, so we're chilling upstairs and trying to see a little bit of the view, and then later on just go on and explore the city and hopefully make some cool shots. Let's finish this first and then off to explore the eternal city of Rome. Going a little bit back to make that little long story short, well, I was hoping there is more interesting reason behind that why cannot you sit on these stairs, but it appears it's only mainly to preserve the Italian cultural landmarks such as this one. But also the last time, or the first time we were here, we had the pleasure of visiting this place in the evening, and it just has so much better. We got some drinks and got to enjoy that place, but nevertheless being here brings back a lot of good memories and a promise to make new ones. So this is how it looks a little bit closer. So probably what you see behind me is one of the oldest temples in all of Rome. It's the Great Pantheon. It's a temple that was built nearly 2,000 years ago, and it survived the test of time. So I think it was built about in 126 AD, and then sometime in the early Middle Ages it was repurposed as a Christian church, but not really caring much about the church stuff. But I mean, the old relic of the Rome, the Great Pantheon. Probably we would like to go inside for the second time, but we were there some years ago, and of course it's spectacular to see the dome that kind of ornates the rooftop. But there is a huge line of about so that is the line that's going there, and it even stretches beyond the yellow bus. So I don't think we're gonna actually go inside over there, and I'm very sure you can't snap any pictures or videos from standing where the ticket guy is. So instead of that, I think we're just gonna chill next to the fountain a little bit and try to suck in the beauty and the culture and appreciate it in that way. I mean, right next to this beauty you have, well, you can't see it, let me just go there. seeing the Roman Forum, that was incredible experience. I mean, every little arc, well, I actually wouldn't call it a little arc, but I mean, every arc, every stone has its story to tell, whether it's good or bad, be it a commemoration of a Caesar or a work of a slave, but nonetheless, that the remains that we can see today, they're just like breathtaking. I wish all of these buildings were still standing, but thanks to our barbarian friends who sacked Rome at least a couple of times, there's not much left over of the old Forum. And I'm thinking that's the Palatine Hill over there, so we're also gonna try to see that, but first we're going to the Colloseum, right?
Yes, first Colloseum and then Palatine.
And maybe get some cold refreshments later, because it is vacation. It is my birthday. I think
you can drink how much you want.
Way, I get a green pass.
But you need to be fresh and fruity tomorrow.
Tomorrow we have new adventures as well. We basically crossed the street because earlier we were up there. We can also see the Palatine, or the Palatine Hill. So before we headed on to Colloseum, we just had to cross the street and see this part of the old ruins, which are nevertheless amazing. I mean, so much history in these ruins. Like over there in that wall there, you can maybe see like a contour or a shape of a building, a roof, and you have still some columns hanging over here, or standing over there, and all this big complex of building, and with some more rocks laying down there in the grass. I don't know, maybe that's like their original place, I suppose, for those rocks, but it's just amazing. It's just amazing. But now that's it. Now it's really time to go to the Colloseum, because it's really not far from here. It's just a few minutes walking, and try to snap some pictures as well over there, maybe even for the thumbnail of this video, so we'll see. Doesn't matter how many times you see Colloseum, whether on this video, on other video, on in real life, it's always staying impressive. Just like the Roman Forum, it has a lot of messages from the history. It has certainly stood the test of time. But nonetheless, you can see some damages, some cracks on this mighty building. So there's a lot of construction going on, because from the road that we came, it was basically all one big fence around it. We're not gonna go up to the Palatine Hill, because it is kind of late already, and plus we've already seen it. So it would be kind of a waste of a time because the entrance was available till 5:45, right? Or
Yes.
6:15. 6:15, and now it's 5:45, and you have to leave it before 7. So we're just gonna take a big skip on that and instead head to the Tiber Island, which we haven't seen. Well, the thing about Rome, Venice, Pisa, Florence, and other ancient Italian cities is that you never have to look for a specific place where you can put your eyes onto, because this magnificent beauty is not even like on no tourist maps, so you will just pass it by and then see all these epic and magnificent ruins. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only person who's a daydreamer and is thinking like how did like this look when it was just constructed, and also at the moment of the fall of these magnificent buildings, what happened in this huge city of Rome. This place, the Tiber Island, it looks very small on a map, so we kind of expect it to be so small, but it's just like beautiful surroundings over here. And actually this hotel, or not hotel, I mean it is hospital, not a hotel. That's one of the longest or oldest working hospital in the Rome, so hurrah, we saw it. And of course, you know, the river Tiber flowing through Rome with its many bridges. It's amazing to see.
Nice buildings to visit.
You have some palm trees going on over there, the river going on, a lot of space nobody is using. If you suddenly have a change of heart, you can probably become a true apostle in that building over there. So it was a fun little detour. Now we're gonna try to find a way to another bridge. I forgot what it was called. Porta
Portensis.
Porta Portensis. So that's apparently not even a bridge, but it's like a gate then. So let's find that. But one place or one thing we didn't do yet is we didn't eat properly yet, so that's also on the radar. So let's go. Well, behind me you can see the Porta Portensis, which is kind of an old city gate dating back to 17th or 16th century. It's not over there, but I'll try to look it up in Wikipedia. But I was misled by myself because I think I actually misread and I thought this place is going to be called Porta Portensis, so like the Portuguese gate. So I was kind of expecting more splendor from this place, but as you can see right here, it's a beautiful old city gates. Nevertheless, it's beautiful. I'm happy we came to see it. It was about 20-minute walk, wasn't it, Sabina?
Yes, it was.
So was it worth it?
This one, yes, but the next one, I don't think so.
Okay, then I think we're gonna sit down because right outside here we have also the same river Tiber. So we're gonna sit down maybe for a while because we got some refreshments as well. We ate a sandwich on the way here because we decided that later on we're gonna go for a decent dinner. So stuffing up on pizza and waiting at the restaurant is not what we want right now, but we have at least like 4, 5, 6 stops maybe to see over here, and then head back to the like hotel kind of side, which is quite far from here, and get a jacket to stay warm, and then naturally do some more walking around. But for now, this is where we are located. This neighborhood is called Trastevere, which is kind of on the other side of the bank of the river, and it's just much more less tourists over here. Normally, I have nothing against tourists, but like over there in the very metropolis of Rome, it was so busy, and here it's like, yeah, well, of course it's still busy, but it's just less people on the streets, so you can walk much more nicer and much more relaxed. So right now we're just gonna go to that side where the my old friend is already having a refreshment of his own, so I think we'll just park next to him, drink that refreshment and see where the next object is. We actually decided not to have those beverages, or so to say refreshments, because it is getting cooler and cooler, and our jackets, and especially Sabine's jacket, is at the hotel.
Yeah, but I'm still okay. It's more about time.
It's more about time because right now it's 7 o'clock, and the next, we had actually planned like 4 or 5 more stops. We just double checked, and 2 of them are view spots, so they're about half-hour walking away from here. But we're not gonna do that because first of all, our main quest is to kind of celebrate my birthday today and find a decent restaurant with some decent drinks and foods. And we're gonna stop in Rome again in a week because this is not our final destination, and then we're gonna visit those viewpoints and capture some panoramic views, is what the Google says, from those viewpoints. So right now let's go back to the Trastevere neighborhood. Here we already have a sign that is guiding us in the right direction, the Viale di Trastevere. So somewhere along, or not along this street, because it's probably in a smaller neighborhood, so we have to find a decent place. We have arrived at the heart of the Trastevere, which is the, well, let me get closer because it's not possible to read from here, but basically it's just the Piazza of Trastevere. So this is probably the most busy place over here. So we already see a lot of food and a lot of restaurants, and Sabina told me this time I can pick the restaurants. So I would say maybe right here is fine. But okay, you can just take the first place. So let's walk a little bit down the street.
Ah, they are queuing for this restaurant.
For this one, Tonarello.
Yeah.
Ah, it's the bomb. Let's just see. So let's just hope that the first place that we saw is still available. Otherwise, we can just sit here. As you can see from the face of Sabina, she's exploring the menu. I just ordered Bloody Mary for the starters, and Sabine is getting an Aperol Spirits. Quite classic, quite classic. But yeah, so let's go with something really Italian. So they do have a lot of lasagna, spaghetti, fettuccine, anything that you can imagine that's Italian. So I think we're gonna stick with that. They do also have a lot of seafood dishes, which we absolutely love. Sabine is already like
Zuppa di pesca.
Zuppa di pesca. Yes, that was epic one. That was epic one. So let's wait for the drinks, order some food, get some food, and see how much time we have left for tonight. And I hope there is at least a little bit left over to do some walking. Those two glasses are actually the same. That's not Bloody Mary. The waiter came and he broke my heart. He said, "I'm sorry, man, we don't have a Bloody Mary." So that's why I got an Aperol also. And then afterwards there's a pub. Sabine already found where they do have a Bloody Mary. So
At least Google self say.
at least Google says so. So let's hope so. Cheers.
Yes.
What kind of lasagna did you order?
Porcini e truffle? Truffle?
So
Some
yeah.
mushrooms and truffles.
I can already literally smell the truffles. I have just like the classical bolognese one, but I never had a lasagna in Italy, so I think it's gonna be great. Hey, look what we got! The birthday boy celebrating with his Bloody Mary. Whee! Cheers!
Cheers.
Just perfect.
This place.
Well, and I think it's probably gonna be it for most of the adventuring part today, because it is, how late is it precisely? Well, it's 20 past 8. I'm still not used to my watch because I didn't reset it, because you had to set 1 hour ahead last night. So yeah, we also didn't do a lot of stuff, like we didn't shop for toothpaste,
Yeah.
toothbrushes, like deodorant and all this stuff. We kind of like left it for the last part of the day, and yeah, I'm happy that we did, because we kind of arrived in Rome about 1:30 p.m. so that gave us about 4 to 6 hours to explore around. I think we did our best, so this day is definitely a win. Sabine also told me that there is a surprise at the hotel. Apparently there is like a view, like a balcony, like a terrace, I suppose. So we still want to get like maybe some refreshment and some chips or some crisps and enjoy it on the terrace over there. I want to also show you around, so probably, or maybe not, who knows, see you over there. So we did some very light shopping, and of course Sabine had to make a drama because I told her to get the cheap stuff, like the toothbrushes and toothpaste, because it's all going to be thrown out afterwards, and we're not going to need it, so it's kind of pointless to waste money on something you're going to throw out anyway. But at least that's done, and I'm honestly feeling tired for myself. Sabine is claiming that she's still like
okay.
Newborn, ready for more. But
Let's find out what my phone is saying to
I
me.
think it's like 40 minutes walking. Half hour. Okay, I think we can pull that off. And finally I can take off my shoes, because I put them on already like at 6 o'clock, I think. So less talking, more going to hotel.
And we have rooftop on the 7th floor.
Okay. It's still available?
Yeah, you see open.
And bar?
We have bar here. You can order me here. I will bring upstairs.
We have finally arrived at our end destination of adventures today. We did some birthday food, some birthday drinks, some birthday wife over there. And right now we're at the hotel at our promised roof terrace, enjoying our wine that we got from the shop, with some bag of chips as well. There's of course there is a nice view here. It's a little bit dark, you can't see it, but I can. But over there you have some nice towers, and over there yet you can see there's like a huge hill or a volcano. I'm not even sure what that is, but I'm safe. And over there you also can't maybe see that well, but that's the what do you call, like the Basilic of St. Peter's, I suppose. So that's the tower of the Vatican. And then of course we can see all the nice people downstairs, and we can also look once in a while in the hotel room windows and spy on the people for extra entertainment. But I think that's it for today's adventure. So tomorrow is a new day, new adventures, and also a new city that we're going to revisit as well, and still a little bit of planning to do. So probably gonna enjoy this €6 wine, and my wife and maybe even myself will enjoy my own company. And thanks for watching.